Okay, I think we're live. Might need to adjust my audio just a little bit, but I think we're okay. I'm gonna cast some things up, see if it's too loud or not, which means resummoning Dingus over here. So, Shadow Master. That's not too bad. It doesn't go into the yellow, so we're solid. But anyway, it has been a while, and yes, I was just testing that with the mouse and keyboard. We are playing with controller today. So let's go ahead and switch over to this. You may notice I have a crystal sword on. That's because I transferred over spirit. We still do have the Gnasher right there, just waiting for us to do some crushing blow. I just put it over here with the lance guard on the shield. It's not a big deal. But yeah, we've got spirit there. We've also got another spirit. I moved one of my crap spirits over to the whatchamacallit here, the shared stash. It's been a while since we got to stream. So hopefully everyone is doing well. And yeah, hopefully I can remember how to talk on stream. But anyway, we've got to do Act 3. And yeah, we didn't get anything done. So, and the event thing is working. I was testing out the event manager thing on Discord to see if I could set it up to just announce streams for me, and it looks like it just pops it up in the top left. Tell me if you guys are using the Discord. Tell me if it's a weird thing for users versus the creator, because I don't have a way to view that. I don't have a spoof account or anything like that set up. So yeah, let's go ahead and start in on Act 3. That's pretty much what our goal is. And if the audio is a bit weird, tell me, because, well, there's been a Windows update since then. Also, I've moved some things around in the actual physical room, so there might be like an echo or something like that that I'm unaware of, and I won't notice it until I go to record the next, like, normal video. So that is just going to be a thing. Okay, so we're not looking too bad. I don't want to be using too many traps because I want to keep my mana up so I don't end up breaking this thing. We'll see how well it works out. So we're going to be going Phoenix Strike and Kick for the most part. That's going to be our strategy for as long as we can tolerate it with the like controller setup. 3. And yes, I know that this uses up durability on it. I want to save my durability for actually dropping out the meteors. There we go. Can I get a hit on you? Thank you. Drop that. I would love something with like ignore target defense, but I don't think we're going to be getting that anytime like really soon, unfortunately.
What should I do with it?
And yeah, we can just kick things as well. It's not a big deal. If it's not a major enemy, I could just kick them to death and it'll probably be faster. So maybe we'll save our durability for bosses only and just meteor them to death. We'll see. Oh no! Ah, you bastards. I'm gonna have to farm all of my stuff back. But no, they mana burned me, which sucks, but it's okay. We can just kick the crap out of fetishes and get that back. And if you're wondering, no, kicking does not reduce the durability on your weapons. So you could be using an ethereal with a Kixin. That's one reason why like Stormlash and stuff like that are so popular for Kixins, is because, well, that's what they're there for. It just doesn't use durability. The Blade Fury is the same way, where it doesn't use up the durability of, you know, actually smacking things around, so it works out fairly well. And as far as other games and stuff like that, I am going to be starting a Diablo 2 Versus series, so if you have any games you particularly want to see on that one, give me a holler, like either in chat or in the comments. Comments are actually preferred for that one. I might actually start a post specifically for people to do stuff like that on, like request games for the Versus thing. I'll do some Diablo 2 versus X game kind of things, and we'll use it to kind of test out to see what kind of other games we want to include in the cycles, because I like Diablo 2. We're going to keep doing Diablo 2, and Diablo 2 will very much still be 3 days a week at the bare minimum, if not sticking with the 5 that it currently is. I just want to add some more in there just to introduce people to more games, more interesting action RPG titles, and stuff like that. And we also have the whole other channel, the Game Shop, for things that are not action RPGs. I just want this one to be pretty much just for action RPGs in general. And I do love that causes reactions. It's one nice thing about the kick, even whenever you have a low-level kick like we do right now, is that knockback will pretty much guarantee a reaction from them. So if you can kick fast enough, you can actually just reaction lock solitary enemies. All of this kicking is getting annoying sounding. Well, sorry. I can turn it down, but that's about it. It's a kick sin, so it's pretty much the only thing you can do with a martial arts assassin is kick the crap out of things. But yeah, it's all I have to go by audio-wise. I don't have a monitor for it. I have the little sliders that are on the right that show just how much it's peaking. I don't have a audio monitor that I can listen to say, hey, this is loud, this is quiet. But I can turn it back down. I can turn it down a little bit. As far as doing it on the Let's Play channel, like whenever we release it there, it's not going to be an issue because I can actually adjust it while listening to it. But I can mess with that in a minute. Crap. I almost got a heal to him. I always forget that it's going to be left shoulder to whatever that you call it. The direction buttons. It's really hard to do while you're actually trying to, target things. It's a real pain in the ass. So let's get moving through these guys. You just finished your Rift Sin today. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and back off of this. I'm going to go ahead and get Mercenary back. Can you not come crawling up behind me, Mr. Fetish Boy? Thank you. I have played hardcore. I'm not playing hardcore online because that's a stupid decision. And I just realized I'm in a public game. Okay, I'll fix that after this quest. Actually, I'll fix that right now because I don't want people just dropping in on it. Because this is meant to be solo. It only took 2 months to finish your Rift Sin? That's not too bad. Depends on if you're farming everything fresh or if you traded for stuff or not. But yeah, let's go ahead and I will actually make a custom. I thought I made one that didn't have the stupid password on it. Let's see. Options. Let's just do it with keyboard and mouse. Can I have my keyboard and mouse? I'm using it. Thank you. Save and exit. Let's go ahead and create lobby. Because I forgot that I had it on a different thing like that. Lobby. There we go. We only have to fight through a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I can adjust the desktop audio thingy for this. Well, not necessarily desktop audio. The audio up here. Oh, I had it at 8 instead of 6. That's probably why. There we go.
Well, I gave you
Traded for a Storm Shield, wasn't dropping. Okay. Storm Shield is useful for certain situations, yeah. It's not needed for like farming everywhere, but for a lot of places it's pretty dang handy. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to go up to Dingus McChingus up here and get him his little thing so he can get an extra 20 life. Which, we don't have a ton of life. We're not doing terrible on that end. We're at 575, so it's not bad. I wish you people would leave me alone. Trade. Nothing. Okay. Thank you. I don't know why it's so weird about that stuff. So let's go ahead and identify you. And I could go to Kane for this, I know. I just don't feel like messing with him. That's actually... I mean, for a Grand Charm, it's kind of crap, but it's there. It's fine.
Hello. Never forget.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sell both of those because they're not really that useful. This one, yeah, the replenished life isn't terrible, but it's still not anything we need, so I'm not going to bother with it. Now, we have 2 more characters on this to get all 7 of them, but Amazons are pretty fun. I'm a pretty big fan of Amazons, especially things like the Strafe Zon and stuff are really entertaining to me. Whereas a lot of the other ones, like Javazon, yeah, it's easy mode. It's not really my favorite. unless I'm doing the Javazon as opposed to the, like, let's go ahead and get ourselves you up. I keep forgetting I have you. And that. But, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Lightning Fury Javazon. It wipes out cows, groovy. Or crowds. And that's a fine use for them. It's just not really what I enjoy doing. If I'm going to wipe out crowds, I'm going to be doing like a Poison Necro or something like that. Which are actually pretty gnarly once you get them like leveled up properly. They can do some decent work. Hey, Pulse Rule, time for you to die. And today our goal is to just finish Act 3. So we are going to get pounded here. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and blind them. And ice. And then fire. Another fire. There we go. See anything good? Nope. I really wish he'd stop converting stuff. He had a Bozon 20 years ago. I've had several Bozon since then, unfortunately. But, yeah, generally speaking, I prefer Strafe over Multi-Shot. I know why people like Multi-Shot. It's just a lot simpler to play. But Strafe just... you can rock out a ton of damage, especially since it has a minimum shot count. So it can do some damage. And is this Spider Cavern? Or okay, that's Arachnid Lair. That means we got Waypoint. We need to just look to see if there's an exit there. There is not. We do not care about the rest of this. Now this area is going to be kind of irritating to kill everything in, just because there's so many little enemies, and we are not really quite set for AoE killing just yet. But it is what it is. But yeah, Amazons are one of like the characters that they may not be like my favorite class, but I end up getting them to a fairly significant level every time I make one. So it's kind of like they're just very cathartic to play. Hey, Hugin, how's it going? I don't know if Wander's streaming tonight. I don't think he is, but I could be wrong. I think he streams again tomorrow. But yeah, I remember. And yes, I stream on Twitch too, but just not this particular game. Let's go ahead and get some healing in on you. Hey, it actually worked. Yay, I got it in time. Yeah, healing with a controller, complete, like healing the mercenary, that is, complete pain in the ass. For those of you who have not done it, it is very awkward to do. Because basically it's a key combo thing to heal them, which is fine. I always forget. I have to do it like that. So you... see, open that. Transfer. Mercenary, can you stop just standing there getting pelted by shit? That would be nice. Hopefully you are doing well, Hugin. I'm trying out a few things as far as like different kind of streaming setups and all that kind of stuff as well. Hopefully tonight after this stream, I'll get everything set up to start doing art streams again over on Twitch. You prefer Diablo? Ah. I also plan to be introducing other things besides just Diablo. What is he streaming tonight, by the way? I actually didn't get a chance to check. I didn't even know he was streaming tonight, but... yeah, if he's streaming something interesting, we might drop in afterwards, because he will still be streaming whenever I'm done. Rah! Unless he had a rough day or something. Wow, I can't hit. Wow, that's why I can't hit for shit. We are rubber banding. Can I attack? Thank you. I kind of want this. There you go. Thank you. Just wasn't letting me do what I wanted to do. This is another dead end, so we don't even bother here. But yeah, I hopefully we won't get too many trolls in tonight, by the way. One of the recent build videos, actually both of them are doing fairly well. They're on a curve up currently. But the Summoner and the Hydra videos are actually ramping up in views right now, which means that it increases the likelihood we'll have trolls in here. So I will try to keep an eye on it to keep things. Vampire Survivor and Nova Drift. Yeah, Nova Drift recently got a patch. Well, a expansion or whatever you want to call it. Basically, it got more content. So it's a pretty fun game. I suck at it, though. Like, I am absolutely abysmal at Nova Drift. The controls, they just don't match with my brain. It makes my brain mesh. So it's just whatever. That's one downside to being a kind of single game channel. And I'm trying to... I'm going to stick to action RPGs, period, but on this channel. But it is one disadvantage to being a kind of specific genre focus channel, is that you don't get to actually cover those games, even though you really enjoy them. So... And I could. I mean, I could play it on here. It would just... Nobody would watch. So let's go ahead and grab that. And keep going. Hi. Can you guys just... Thank you. Back the F off, Cloud Stuckers. Thankfully, we don't have any, like, terribly rough enemies here. If we have to go through Great Marsh, we will. Because we'll have my most hated enemy ever, which is freaking Gloams. Because, you know, I only get luck to not get Gloams like once in a blue moon. So... Get that meteor coming down to actually help us out, because we are fire-based as far as our side goes. And I need to be picking these up because I am using them. But let's see. And I should probably change the titles of these streams from New Player Questions Welcome to If You Need Help, Ask. Because there's actually not that many more new players. There probably won't be until the release of 2.4, in which case we probably will start seeing a few more new players. But for now, the game does not like controller. I'm just going to be really honest there. Like, it doesn't like movement with controller or any of that stuff. So what we want is we want to be on the inside of this one, because that's where the paths are going to be. There's that. And hopefully with patch 2.4, it'll make builds like this a lot easier. We will be probably still playing this build whenever 2.4 launches, unless they take their sweet-ass time. So, and I'll probably start doing test videos for the builds as well on here, just so people can watch some of those. I won't do all of them, because that would be asinine. I'll do the ones that I know will probably work. So let's go ahead and load up on health. I don't remember what we were putting points in before, but we're getting more health this time. And this one we were going for... Let's see, traps. No, we don't need more on that. We don't need more on the shadow. I think we were just going for... No, we were going for points in Phoenix Strike to get that maxed out first. Okay. So let's see. Nothing too amazing on the ground. There's another little branch off point. I keep hitting that button twice and it's queuing it up, I think. So I end up getting lightning instead of the meteor. I love meteor. What's gonna probably happen whenever the 2.4 version releases, though, by the way, is that I wouldn't be surprised if it just does it once per ability usage. Otherwise, Phoenix Strike will be extremely deadly. I mean, not just a little bit, but just crazy strong, because you'll basically be doing a tri-elemental AoE of doom. Let's get some traps out of ourselves. Okay, so back off of these guys. They're just going to do whatever they're going to do. Let's go ahead and get ice, I guess. There you go. Because you'll end up with ice, lightning, and fire, like, all in a row. Which will be kind of neat, but at the same time, not really necessary. Can you... Wow, these guys are just frustrating. And I'm totally not used to using the controller again, because the last few videos I've done where I've been all on the mouse and keyboard. Hey, Pluto Bar, how's it going? Hooah, there's our meteor. And we're getting poisoned by everything. Everything's poisoning us. Why? Okay. Where is our hole in the ground? Jesus. There it is. There's our hole. That's the one that we actually need to be doing. Can you actually fight them while I am not paying attention here, please? I want to see if there's a path over here. There is not. Okay. So that means that for the next area, we need to either hope that this is going to lead us into the Flare Jungle, or that there's a branch off to the south that will lead us to Flare Jungle as well. Sorry, I'm getting a drink. I actually have 2 drinks here. I have a water and a caffeinated beverage. Hi, scary boys. How you doing? Okay, so we need to get one more in there. There's another meteor. Just get rid of these little annoying guys.